Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading. We're going to use the Cosmic Tarot this morning for your reading. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I read your messages every morning when I wake up, so it's always beautiful to read your messages. So please don't stop doing that. I feel like everybody's complaining about the posted pornography and all the other things that keeps hitting our websites lately, and I do try to get rid of it all before anybody sort of sees it, but it is getting to be pretty tragic. I've thought of cutting off the comments a few times so that I don't have to deal with it, but I enjoy reading your comments so much. I do note that some other readers have resorted to set up separate communications for you to communicate. Let's hope it doesn't get to that, but at the moment I'm probably doing anywhere between perhaps 20 and 50 a day, so it's getting quite ridiculous. All right, plus the fact that we have everybody trying to sell you readings. Every time I do free readings, I get a lot of people who come on trying to sell you readings with some sort of witch doctor, so we get those as well. So if you do see them, please click on them, report. I don't think you're ever going to stop it. They have such huge banks of emails and identities, so it may never get stopped. I don't think that YouTube can really pick it up. So anyway, so I'm not going to go into the blurbs today. Anything you need is below. Just remember, I'm at Goulburn this Saturday. If you're interested in Port Kembla, I'll be in Port Kembla from 9 till 3 this Thursday for readings. I will take walk-ins on those days that I'm at Port Kembla, time permitting. And other than that, let's just get into the reading. It's enough blurbing on. All right. Oh, it's funny. I saw this card flip as I was doing the shuffling. I'm actually ready to go and have another tattoo done, and I just have been a little hard pushed to get the time, but it sort of reminds me a little bit of the tattoo I want to get done. The moon card is the card of Pisces and Cancer. It talks of things being hidden from view. It's about secrets being kept, but it's very often the universe keeping secrets from you. The moon for me always talks about deep emotion, buried emotion, things that lie under the surface, those things that just boil within us, and sometimes we find it very difficult to identify some of those deep-seated feelings. They can be around love, around anger, but sometimes we suppress or repress our emotions, and this card for me always reminds me that there's something bubbling under the surface ready to be released. All right, so the Magician's here. The Magician is a card that talks of tremendous power, the power to manifest, the power you have within you, this ability to manifest what you want. I watched a really good clip yesterday on YouTube about people understanding now that they have this power. I note that, you know, even the most scientific people are sort of starting to open up to the whole idea of spirituality and the power that's contained within that. And if you watch anything on YouTube, I particularly like Vishen Lakiani, so if I say that correctly, and some of the stuff he's been posting, and even he was a little skeptic when he first started out. But what this is talking about is there is some hidden power within you, something very deep-seated that you are not bringing to the surface here, something that you are denying yourself. This incredible power to manifest what you want. You're accepting the illusion of where you're living, where you are right now, as being all there is, and you're not understanding this deeper energy that you have, this power to be able to manifest what you want. Now, I know some people will probably be sitting there, because I know that we all do it at some stage or another, just sort of feeling disenchanted and maybe not really understanding the amount of power you have here. We all have struggles with this emotional suppression. And if we're in that energy, then we're not manifesting in a way that needs to be, that we can manifest. So this is really a time for you to dig deep, do your meditations, understand that you have this tremendous power within you and that you can bring it forward. Look, work on it. The Eight of Pentacles talks about work, dedication, head down, bum up. If you're going to do anything at the moment, especially with this Scorpio moon, full moon that's just about to run through here, then get into this sort of deeper diving. Try and understand what's holding you back. Are you holding on to emotions that no longer serve you? If so, work on bringing those emotions to the surface, even if it means going and talking to someone else about them. But this is a time for purging. It's the time for purging because we need to be able to work with this power, this energy we're being given here. So, all right, Six of Wands talks of victory. It talks about bringing in what you want, and I love it. Look, you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So there's very much this energy of stepping into your power, understanding your truth, understanding who you were actually meant to be, because you're still sort of submerging it here under some sort of ego energy, which means that you're containing or submerging power that you own, that you're not seeing because it's sitting below this sort of level of emotion. Now, subconsciously, you could know this. Subconsciously, you could know this. That makes no sense. I guess what they're saying here is subconsciously you could sense that there is something there. Maybe when you go into yourself or you spend quiet time alone, you can feel things just sitting under the surface. Maybe you can feel the emotion you haven't released. Put on a really sad movie. Really dig deep into yourself and release those emotions. They are such a cause of so many things within us, our body pain. So this is lovely. So we have the Justice card coming through, and the Justice card talks about the universe putting things right in the universe. So, you know, a lot of your deeper emotions may be due to childhood trauma. They could be due to relationships that haven't worked out for you. But somehow or another you're suppressing, you're holding something deep within you that needs to be released. And the universe knows this, because even if you aren't going to acknowledge it, the universe knows this is part of some sort of karma that you have either brought in from past lifetimes or you've created in this lifetime. Now, the thing is with karma, sometimes people sort of take it out of the context it was meant in. And it sort of sounds, for some people, make it sound very tragic and really bad, but it's not. It's not what other people do for you. It's about what you create for yourself. And it's about you understanding that basically what you put out into the world will be returned to you. Not necessarily I kick your dog, you kick mine, which is how some people sort of portray it. This is about doing the right thing by yourself. Doing what's always good and wise for yourself that doesn't affect other people. The thing is, if you are not acting in your truth, if you are not standing in your truth, if you are not true to who you're being, then you are taking away from other people around you the beauty and the generosity and the lovingness that is you. And in a way, then you're depriving yourself from being the beautiful creature that you are. So something is coming to light here in the universe. Whoop. It's funny, I've gone to all the trouble of putting my camera right, and now I can't get used to the new position, but we'll get there. How beautiful is this? Strength card with the Justice card. Wow. Princess of Pentacles. Here we go again. I've got two cards coming out at once here, so I'm going to put them together because I feel like there's a a message here with them two together. You have somebody coming in here who's going to help shift you forward on your path. And I really feel that this has been happening a lot lately, and it feels so close. There is some sort of energy about releasing negative thinking, victim mentality, something that you are holding deep within you that stops you being this very strong, beautiful creature that you are. Somebody's helping you to release it here. I think this is why the King of Pentacles has come out a few times in this sort of energy. I feel that this could be for some of you a partner, a father figure. I feel like it's someone very close to you. Could be a friend or someone you have a really close relationship with. I feel like somebody's going to open you up or wake you up to this way of thinking that's no longer serving you. Now, as I said, for some of you subconsciously, you may sense this within you, but you may not actually know what it is. And we keep searching, trying to understand what it is about us that holds us back. And I feel here that somebody is going to help you release this energy, or release this thing that's holding you back, because it's coming as a gift here from the universe, and it's going to help you strengthen. I feel like it's something within your shadow side. So maybe you have been working on your shadow side, and maybe you're starting to expose this, but it isn't quite ready to come to the surface yet. I feel that when it comes, you're going to have a huge outpouring of emotion. All right, let's keep going. King of Cups coming through with the High Priestess. Somebody around you is highly intuitive. They hold a truth for you here. They hold a truth. This person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think the King of Pentacles is showing that they're a very grounded and quite serious individual. This person is highly intuitive, and they hold the truth. They hold some sort of truth for you that they're going to expose or wake up to, or wake you up to. All right, so we have the Sun card coming through with the Queen of Wands. You are going to wake up to your inner beauty. Wow, you have been denying yourself something amazing here, and it's because of this ego energy again. I feel like this reading is sort of almost repeating, and maybe sometimes I think, do I do too many readings, because sometimes the same themes keep coming through, and I feel like I don't want to be repeating something, but I know how much a lot of you listen to the messages to try and understand how to work with this energy. There is something really, really powerful here. Again, with a lot of major arcanas and an Ace of Swords, which says to me the universe is trying to get you to understand how to accept, how to wield your power here with the Ace of Swords. This has something to do with your deep inner psyche, something that you're holding back your own happiness here. The Devil card says to me it's something to do with your ego, so let's dig a little deeper. And these are the emotions that you're holding in. The Magician tells me that you have everything you need to manifest the life you want, but you still do not believe it. But this is about investing in yourself. There is a victory here that's going to bring you, oh wow, it's going to bring you love as well by the looks of that. It could be someone you love, or somebody who has a very close relationship with you here that is being brought in by the universe to deliver this energy. Could be for some of you twin flame energy, somebody that you have a close love connection or close soul tie with. I feel that this is about you restoring your sense of self. Coming home. That will mean something to some of you. The Devil energy, the ego energy, is the energy that we start to create very early in our lives through what we're told and what we learn. So it can be through schools, institutions, our family, our upbringing, our culture, our religion. And we're taught a lot of things that is the view or the opinion of other people, not necessarily your beliefs. But the trouble is we take it as being gospel. So we somehow adapt our whole lives to some of those, perhaps even lies that we're told. But very often they attack us in a very personal way. And because of that, we underestimate our own power. In this lifetime, the universe, spirit, your higher consciousness, God, whoever your person is, this is abundance, that you confide in, is trying to get you to see how powerful you are. But because of this ego energy, you're immersing it underneath the emotions within you. So perhaps you are believing something to the point of dismissing or disregarding your own thoughts and feelings. So for example, if you in your heart know that you are going to achieve something, but your ego keeps stepping in and telling you you're not worthy, you're not up to it, it's not for you, then you will tend to go with your ego rather than trusting your higher self. Why is that? Well, because somebody probably told you that when you were young, somebody that you trusted, you had belief in, and that has taken over everything. But the universe is saying here, you've got to trust your intuition. You've got to trust what you want, what you see, what you feel, not what comes into your mindset to disregard you. Just remember, your ego is there to protect you. It doesn't want you to be hurt. It doesn't want you to be upset. So if you're believing, for example, you're going to find the love of your life and your ego keeps telling you that you haven't done so well up until now, or, you don't deserve to have the love that you want, or you're unlovable, then you tend to believe your ego. But it could have been somebody telling you that when you were young, but it now fabricates into this energy of the ego. And that cycle is about to close out here. Look at that. Wow. Okay. This cycle is about to close out. For some of you, this was a mother figure who installed these dodgy tapes within you. It could have possibly been somebody around you here that posed as somebody that loved you or cared about you. There is an end of a cycle here coming through. So you're nearly to the end of a cycle. The Five of Swords is here, which tells me that you're going to walk away from heartbreak and pain and move towards this beautiful energy here, this healing, this faith, this trust in the universe. So something is taking you away from this, and I believe it's somebody giving you some sort of information, something that's going to sort of dig deep, and I feel that you're going to have a tremendous release of emotion, which is going to allow this truth here to come to the surface. Whatever this is, it's going to pull away from the ego, take you into your intuition, and bring you a lot of joy and happiness. For some of you, this is about victim mentality, which is coming up a lot lately. This being stuck in your mind, this overthinking, this toxic energy that eats away at you, who you are, because of these beliefs that you still have about yourself. We know that the universe sees you as something very, very powerful, and they're about to step in and make sure you know your power here. Wow, we're going to get a big shift this time. There's a big shift coming here. I can feel it in my bones. All right, let's get an oracle card for you. I watched something yesterday on improving your self-esteem, and I feel that there might be some people here who need to listen to this. Every time we feel about building our own self-esteem, we sort of put tasks in front of us that are sometimes too hard to achieve. And when we don't get those, we feel very, very disappointed. So say, for example, you've set yourself the task of becoming healthy, eating healthy, and losing I don't know, 5 kilo. And when that doesn't happen, or something falls over, or you can't maintain it, then your self-esteem gets nigged at just a little bit. And it was a really good point. And I guess what you need to be doing is setting yourself tasks that you know you can accomplish. Even if you're not stretching them at the moment, make them achievable. Because if you can make them achievable to start with, then what will happen is you will slowly build your self-esteem. You've got a lot of support here at the moment. Oh, wow, here we go again. This is the consciousness of lack. And this is about a family, friend, or guide. All right, so I feel like somebody is coming in here. I feel like it's somebody you already know. I feel like this person may be a friend, or it could be your guides leading this friend to you. But whoever this person is about to bring you some sort of information here that will help you release this consciousness of lack. I said consciousness of lack. But that's just supported what I've just been saying. So there is something within you that does not believe. There is something within you that is stuck in the power of the ego. Question yourself. Every time you say something to yourself to pull yourself down or to try and discredit yourself, ask yourself whose voice that is. Because I think often we start to understand if we can hear the voice that's talking to us. But somebody is about to help you here. Somebody that you hold very dear is about to help you move forward with this. All right, I'm not going to read those out. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.